Welcome to The Good Work, a podcast and video series that follows The Event Company, an event design company that specializes in corporate, nonprofit, and social events. Our passion lies in creating one-of-a-kind events that share the good work of organizations we are fortunate to collaborate with. Tune in for conversations with leaders of these great groups, our best advice for your next event, and some behind-the-scenes moments. Now, let us show you the good work.
With the leaves falling and the brisk air moving in, it can only mean one thing. The most wonderful time of the year is upon us. In this episode of The Good Work, the team at the event company will talk all about the holiday season, from their favorite holiday decor, a few tips and tricks to relieve that holiday stress, and maybe even their favorite holiday traditions. Please welcome to today's podcast, Addie, Callie, and Sarah.
Welcome to this week's podcast, and welcome back to you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
It's been happy to be too long since you've been on here. Yeah.
She's not a figment of our imagination. She
Yes.
does work here.
I still work here. Don't worry, people.
She's back. All the viewers are going to be flocking back to us. I'm so excited.
All your
back.
followers
All
are
your
just going to be excited.
This one's going to blow up, you guys.
I love
Viral.
it. We have Sarah here today with us and Callie. I'm Addie from the event company. Thanks everybody for being here. We're talking about our most wonderful time of the year, holidays.
Yay. It's upon us.
It is upon us. Thanksgiving is just days away,
Yeah.
which is incredible.
Yeah,
Gosh, that's so
holy cow.
crazy.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Falling by fast.
cookers, like turkey cookers?
I can't cook mac and cheese, so I'm out.
Yeah, we know that. Callie and I can cook.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
We've seen your skills.
Yeah.
They're waning. Poor Cole. Gosh, what are you going to do for your
Yeah.
first Thanksgiving when you get married?
Well, we always go to family parties, so
Sure.
until they all end, we're good for a while.
Carry out, Ivy. I love this time of the year. I love Thanksgiving. I love
too.
Christmas. What's your favorite holiday, Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Overall, I feel like Christmas, it's like a 3-week
Well,
big
Thanksgiving's
deal.
your birthday. So
Yeah.
you have huge holiday
Yeah,
celebrations.
so I've always loved Thanksgiving as a kid, though, too. I don't know, there's something about just getting your family all together on one big table.
Me too. I've always been a fan of Thanksgiving, and being married, Drew cooks literally everything, and he just takes so much joy in it. And we have his family over, and it's always so fun, like the smells and kids running around, and there's football in the background.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Everybody overeats, and Grandpa falls asleep. It's
yeah.
just and guess who's stuck doing dishes? But I love that part. What about you? Christmas or Thanksgiving?
I'd say both are pretty similar for me.
Yeah.
We have a big meal, and then we play 6 hours of dominoes.
Oh, I don't even know how to play
Yeah.
dominoes. Wow, we should invite ourselves over.
It is
We
a
should.
long
We should.
game, but it's fun. Yeah, it's good.
No, I've never played dominoes. We played, maybe it was Christmas last year, that pie in the face game.
Okay, that's a fun one.
That is fun.
I bet your boys love
Oh
that.
my gosh, yeah. And then they go around and try to hit each other just because they think it's the best, with it. But
Yeah.
well, we're going to talk all things holiday right now since the time is amongst us. And I want to hear more about traditions, things that you guys like to do at home, things that we've done. I think it's fun to be able to share with our listeners and viewers, just things that we've done for some of our clients. Maybe things that would help in the de-stressing of the holidays. But then also decor tips, right? Because I think people stress out so much around the holidays, and they need to have everything perfect and in order, and the tree has to look all great, and the house has to smell wonderful. And truly, there's a lot of different things to do around the house where they don't have to be so stressful, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So let's talk about what maybe one of your favorite holiday ones that we've done. Thornton flooring was always so fun and pretty.
Or Village.
Village
Northwest
Northwest, yeah.
They definitely do a
That one is
cabin
out-
in the woods type style.
Yeah, that was out in Sheldon, Iowa last year. So what, about an hour from here?
Yeah, about
15
an
minutes
hour.
or so?
Yep.
We worked with them the last couple of years, and being able to transform a gymnasium, really. And last year it was into a cabin in the woods. Do you want to talk a little bit about what that looked like?
So I loved it. It was so
Woodsy?
woodsy.
Cozy and
Outdoor,
warm.
yeah,
Yeah, it
outdoorsy,
was.
and I love being able to pull in outside elements into events, just because that's kind of my style. So
Yeah.
we had like buffalo check plaid table runners.
Which one of the parents made them all,
Yeah.
which is so
Handmade
cool.
them all.
Handmade them all. Yeah.
And pine cones and lanterns and a lot of candles and like our green glassware that we have, which is
Oh,
like
the
my
vintage
all-time
green
favorite.
glassware.
Yeah. So it was
All the
just,
birchwood. Do you remember that one guy cut down
brought
all that birchwood?
Yeah.
We
It
had some
was
awesome lighting by our friends at Pinnacle, and it was awesome.
Plus, it
fun.
smelled so good in there because we
Yeah.
had so much pine as the centerpieces.
Yeah.
People just walked in there and they were just so happy.
It felt like
and-
Christmas.
Yeah. It was great.
I think I like what you say about the combining the different elements, like when you've got the outdoors with some of the glassware and the checks. And I'm a big fan of the black and white buffalo check. You guys, do you like the red or the black and white?
I feel like the red is cozier.
Yeah.
I kind of like the red.
Yeah. And we, at that event too, we had that hot chocolate station. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you want to share more about what that looked like, Sarah?
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. So people could do their own toppings and
Yeah.
just kind of build their own hot chocolate. And we set up the bar with this cute sign, and we had this vintage sleigh.
Yeah.
which
That
was-
sleigh was
or toboggan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
toboggan.
toboggan. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It was cool.
And we even did like fun Christmas like mocktails with
Yeah.
all like the Christmas flavors of like cranberry.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the mocktails. Yeah.
And with fun Christmas names. So
Yeah, there was like a reindeer one, right? There
yeah,
was a
and like
reindeer.
a very merry berry something.
Good rhyming. She can rhyme, folks. She can rhyme. That's one of my favorite parts about the holidays is you can not only mix the elements but make it your own. Like we at our house, we do this coffee or cocktails and cookies party, and it's so fun because we get the kids together, but we also get the adults together, right? So we are decorating sugar cookies and doing fun things at home, but then also having fun cocktails. We did some eggnog last year. We did the hot chocolate bar as well. We did mulled cider. Like there's a lot of different things to be able to incorporate and do it at home, which
Yeah.
is a lot of fun too.
Yeah, exactly.
I do not bake the cookies. Like I love sugar cookies. Do you guys? Some people don't.
Oh, I love them. I'm
I'm
a cookie
partial,
girl.
but yeah.
I'm not a cookie girl, but sugar cookies, like those are phenomenal. Especially when the frosting is just a tad hard, on top. You like it soft?
I would say softer.
Oh, see, I don't like the soft frosting. I like it when it's hard and crunchy and
Break your teeth.
yeah, it looks good. It looks beautiful because you could make like nice little things on it.
Right.
But I'm the worst cookie person ever. I cannot bake cookies to save a soul.
It's like my favorite part of the holidays is all the
so
baking
bad.
and cooking and
Yeah, so I can't cook, but I can bake.
yeah.
Yeah. So he's not totally helpless.
There's still time.
yeah. Yeah.
At our coffee or I keep saying coffees and cookies, but our cookies and cocktails party, I call our friends up downstairs from our office, the cookie jar, and she makes these awesome kits for me. And it comes with the frosting and she's got sprinkles in there and different toppings. And I enhance them a little bit. So I add in my own little toppings that I want in there. And it's so much fun. The adults love it. I mean, it's fun for everybody, which is just different, unique, but it's not your normal holiday party, right? So it's kind of stepping outside of the box and doing something different.
Yeah, something kids and adults can do together because adults still love it just as much as it is
Yeah.
like a kid thing. Adults still love to do it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. Plus the cocktails.
Yeah. You remember my cute little cups that I have? They have like that tree on them and the woody.
Oh, yeah.
The vintage woody.
Yeah.
For those of you that know me, I love vintage holiday stuff, like vintage Christmas things. Actually, a lot of vintage pieces. But the holiday pieces are phenomenal. And it's fun to be able to incorporate those different elements in. I had the old Coke crate that I tipped over because Coke's nice vintage holiday piece and had a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It was a little fuller than Charlie Brown Christmas tree, but just doing different things.
that's awesome. I love it.
So when we do these get-togethers at our house, it's always kind of fun because we get the kiddos involved, the adults are involved, but there's a lot of ways that we can also give back to the community. And one things that we like to do on our team is gift wrap, even though we're not good at it, right?
Not great.
Well, I guess I should say I'm kind of a good rapper.
I feel like all of this is directed towards me. So I can't cook. I can't wrap presents.
Sarah Mogg from the Hilton got us all involved with this years ago, and we've been doing it together with the Pinnacle team, Head Companies, Hilton Garden Girls, just a whole bunch of people. And you took part in it last year,
I
right?
did,
And
yeah.
Yeah, you did too, Sarah. But why don't you talk a little bit about what we've done?
Yeah, it was fun. So we kind of always like to do it at the end or close to Christmas,
Yeah.
just to kind of get those last minute shoppers who really just need a little bit of help
Assistance?
yeah. So it's always kind of fun to be able to help them out. But I know I was nervous because I was like, I'm not the best gift wrapper, but by the end, after a couple hours, I felt like I was doing okay.
Yeah. So
But
Callie's talking about the times when we go to the Empire Mall, and they have the gift wrapping station here at the Empire Mall in Sioux Falls, and all of the funds that are raised from this event help to benefit the Children's Inn.
Yeah.
So they've been doing it year after year. I've been doing it with Sarah and the team from the Hilton for about 4 years or 5 years now. Probably more like 4 years. And it is so fun. It's nice when it's busy, like Callie said. At the beginning part, because I think they start wrapping here maybe in a few
Early
weeks.
December,
Yeah,
I
early
think.
December.
Yeah.
It's a little slower. People aren't as panicked. They're like, oh, I can wrap these at home, right? They have like the best expectations of doing it all at home. But those last minute shoppers, like the guy who's getting the stuff for his lady friend and bringing it all there. There's like, you have all these things to wrap. One year, actually it might have been last year, I had to wrap so many CDs and DVDs. I'm like, oh, so do you want these like all in an individual box? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh God, okay. So I have to wrap each CD.
Yeah, I feel like the
individually.
packaging is the hardest because this guy came up to me last year with this like circle object. I'm like, how do I even wrap this? Like, I can't even wrap a box. So like,
I know,
don't
I
even
had
know
one
where
of
to
those too.
begin.
It was like an odd shape. It wasn't even it was like a circle and a box together, and we had no boxes. And I was like, I don't even know how I'm gonna maneuver this.
You don't even know what it's like, girls, till you get luggage on with wheels.
Oh.
You try wrapping that
Did you just
one.
leave those out?
No, I didn't do it. Sarah Mogg did it, but I have no idea, but that's not good. But it is such a cool cause. That time we kind of all dress up. Remember we had ugly sweaters. Helen,
did,
who was
yeah.
interning with us on our team, helped us find some ugly sweaters. And
Yeah.
do you still have your ugly sweater for this year?
I
I
don't
do.
know.
I for
It might
sure
have
do.
gotten thrown out in the move.
Oh.
And I moved. It might have gotten tossed.
They're out already. I was just at
But,
Target.
yeah.
And they have ugly
I can
sweaters
try to
out
find
already.
one. I can
Do you have
definitely
your
try
ugly
to find
sweater
one.
I'm gonna have to find it. It's somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't
Gosh,
know
girls,
where.
I still have mine. Mine is ugly, and it has like little legs that dangle, and it's really
Cool.
ugly. But I still have
Awesome.
mine. I won't be here this year though because I'm traveling. So you guys are going to have to take it all on
We'll
next month.
take it on for the team.
Yeah.
Definitely do it again.
It's always a lot of fun.
But after that, we did our own Christmas party.
Yeah,
after
we
that.
did it the same day last year,
We
didn't
did,
we?
yeah. And we always like to go a little overboard, probably on the holidays. So typical us fashion, we kind of
We had
had
our
a
own
fun
little party.
night. Yeah.
We rented out the presidential suite at the Hilton, which was fun. And we did meditation and we had henna. We had a lot of different drinks. We had a signature drink. Remember the day before, I love these girls so much that I blended up cranberries to make this cranberry puree for a champagne that night, which was a lot of fun. There might have been some tequila.
Yeah, probably.
We had our own Snapchat filter.
Yeah. It was a fun night and it was a surprise to all of us girls. And
Yeah.
Addie went above and beyond. It was beautiful.
Abby helped too.
There was even
gosh.
uplighting in
It's so
the suite.
sweet.
It was
We
beautiful.
know people. Shout out to Pinnacle. Yeah, it was nice because we had our own little uplighting and it was fun. Gosh, we stayed up so long talking. Do you remember? I fell asleep
And playing
talking.
heads up, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the best part of the night was fitting 5 people into a king bed. So we all had to
was it.
strategically like turn at one time, roll over.
Not advised. Not advised. But that was so much fun.
Yeah, it was good.
What are some other ways that we can have fun like that, where it's not so structured and maybe doing stuff at home? I want to hear about maybe some of your traditions that you guys do. You have any traditions, holiday traditions that you guys do? I know you said you already play games and dominoes afterwards, but any holiday traditions that you can think of?
On Thanksgiving, my family, we always go to a movie on Thanksgiving night. We've been doing it since I was little.
Oh.
So we always do that. But then on Christmas, it's just kind of work around the schedule of like families and stuff. We don't always do it on the holiday. Sometimes it's the weekend before or something. So, but we always like to like put up trees together and stuff. My mom goes a little overboard on the decorations. I love it. She'll be watching, so she'll love this.
Carla,
hi,
we
Mom.
love it, yeah.
But she is so awesome at decorating. So we have like 5 trees in the house.
Wow.
and
Holy smokes.
just go, yeah.
Does she want to do 7 of them and put like or number 6 and number 7 can
You
be my
can
house?
definitely
and
ask. She might be
Carla,
interested.
if you're listening, please
Come over.
come over. We don't have too many different traditions. Over the last couple of years, like I said, Drew has really taken over a lot of the cooking and the prep, which is fun. And it's always fun to watch him in his element because he plans out the menu and he's got his grocery list and he does all that stuff. And he's like brining this turkey with this garlic one and this other plain turkey. Like he's truly in his element. That man loves to cook and he's so good at it. So it's always fun just kind of sitting back and watching him. And you cannot get in the kitchen when he's cooking because it's his space, right? Like I make one thing every year and I've done it for, a decade now. But I make these champagne cranberries. Have you heard me talk about those before? Well, it's like the puree,
I think
really.
Oh, yeah.
So it's cranberries, fresh cranberries, a bottle of champagne, fresh nutmeg, and then I just zest an orange, and then I put that whole orange in there, a little bit of sugar, and that's it. It's incredible.
Yeah,
So
that
they're just
sounds good.
champagne cranberries. They're phenomenal. And you obviously cook the alcohol off. It's not there anymore, but people say it's really incredible. I love it. I think it's really good. Do you like cranberry sauce though?
Yeah.
I think that's like a hit
Yeah.
or miss because some people love that like gelatinous thing that
Oof.
comes out of a can and like wiggles on the table.
No,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with Aunt Edna, how she has like that like cat food jello thing. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like green or whatever.
Yeah.
Gosh, but that's we don't do any gelatinous stuff at all.
Okay, so some of our traditions. Do you guys do the white elephant like gift exchange?
No, we don't.
I've done it a few times, but yeah, we don't do it every year.
So that's something that we always do, and then we
Is the white elephant one, sorry to interrupt you, but is that the one where you have to pack something up at your house? Or this is like something you just buy?
this is something we buy.
like-
So
Okay.
all the
Like
girls get a girl gift, and then it like goes to a different girl.
Yeah.
But then like how we distribute it is we do like the Mr. Right did this and the Mrs. Right
Oh,
did
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So then you never know what you're gonna get at the end. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then we all end up trading anyway to
Right,
get what we want.
exactly.
But it's kind of cool.
I know we do one kind of like a trade game like that too with one of my mom's side of the family. It's like we pass around, you can steal and
Yeah.
steal the gifts and all of that. So
We've never done that. Maybe we should start that.
Yeah.
you should.
No,
It's fun.
Yeah, I have never done the whole. I've heard of the elephant gift or the white elephant thing where you can pack something up at your house that you don't want, and then you re-gift that. I've heard those things, but I've never done the other one.
Yeah, some people do like the funny gifts. Ours
Yeah.
are usually
Yeah.
a bit more serious.
Oh, okay.
But
Huh.
the funny ones I think would be I'd be all about
What
that.
about Friendsgiving? Like so you love Friendsgiving,
I
and
do.
I've done Friendsgiving too with a whole bunch of girls and a couple guys years ago when I was in college. It was seriously so much fun. So much fun.
It's the best. I don't know why I like it so much. I love Thanksgiving, but I don't know, just the idea of like getting all your friends together for
Yeah.
just especially like this time of year. You don't always, like in college I loved it especially too because you get together with your friends from high school that you wouldn't always see
Yeah.
during college, so it's just like a good excuse.
The
but
Friendsgiving,
I don't know.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
all those different things. There's a lot going on this time of year.
yeah.
What do you feel like is the best, since you guys are hosting? Well, you'll soon be hosting. What do you,
Eventually.
yeah. What about one tip to those that are listening or watching for like ways to kind of de-stress throughout the season, the holiday season? Because we've got Thanksgiving here coming up, and then we've got Christmas, and then you've got New Year's. Like we haven't even talked New Year's Eve parties,
Yeah,
but
no.
what is one piece of advice that you'd give people?
It's okay to delegate. Like we were just kind of joking
Oh, yeah.
before, like potlucks are a great thing. Like have everybody bring something. Like
Love potlucks.
I know it's hard
for
as a
sure.
host. You always want to just kind of like take control and like not make your guests have to go
Yeah.
out of their way when you're hosting, but at the same time, like they want to make it easier on you too.
Yeah.
So just delegate of whether it's like one family takes this and one family takes care of this and
Smart.
just all come together.
And nobody bring Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah, no, but
There's always
Still
that Uncle Johnny that brings the KFC, okay?
No, I'm like not. What about you? Do you have one big piece of advice for planning ahead?
Yeah, I would say get the shopping done beforehand.
Yeah.
So Cole and I have 5 family parties that we have to go to.
Oh my gosh!
That's
Wow,
a lot.
that's a
It-
lot.
that's
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So if we can kind of ease it and get the presents ahead of time, it's so helpful.
Mine is like we've talked about like signature drinks. Like we try to incorporate signature drinks or fun things for everybody at our own corporate events, but I'm a big fan of doing that for your personal ones too. Not that it always has to be about the alcohol or things like that, because there's plenty of non-alcoholic versions of drinks, but picking one thing that guests can make on their own. So you're not constantly having to serve them, right? Let them kind of do their own thing. They don't want to stress you out while you're planning things and being host or hostess. So picking something simple, I think, and the prep piece of that, is so huge. Like when I talked about like the cranberry puree that we've done with champagne, I think just planning ahead is important. But next we've got New Year's Eve parties.
yeah.
Are you guys big New Year's Evers?
Yeah.
Oh, I just might have made up that word, New Year's Evers.
Yeah, I think you did. I mean, I like it, but I've never done like a really big party like you do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, no, not so much.
You kind of go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have done this New Year's Eve party for years, and last year we were in San Antonio, so we didn't get to do it this last year, but we're coming back early, so I hope we get to plan it. But I told Drew, he's like, maybe we'll come back like on the 30th. I'm like, like the party's the next day, so I have to try to like plan ahead and get everything done. But it's very, as you'd kind of know or can kind of guess, it's all color coordinated. So it's all in golds and silvers and blacks, and I mix my metals, which is awesome. But it's kind of, we have like Pop the Bubbly bar. So I've got a little champagne bar in one little area, and Chef Jenny helped cater it a couple years ago for us as well. But we do little glasses of milk for the kiddos, like in champagne glasses, and then I rim the glasses with frosting, dip the frosted glasses in sprinkles.
Oh, fun.
And then put milk in it, not too soon because you don't want milk to be sitting out there. But then I have little cookies though. So they have a cookies and milk little
That's
fun
awesome.
thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, just kind of thinking outside of the box and doing things. First of all, that is a big mess. I'm just warning you. Holy smokes. I didn't think I would have so many sprinkles spattered all over the floor and then people are walking in them.
Oh, yeah.
It was a mess. But I think New Year's Eve parties at home can be so much fun, and you're ringing in the new year with everybody around you, and which is even better. We had a little photo lounge, little area in our little house, and just a little.
How do people get an invite to that party?
Well, we'll see.
Like maybe us, Can we get added to that list?
We'll see. You don't have to dress up or anything like that. You just kind of come as you are. And we played some games last year or 2 years ago, and it's so much fun. And it's always fun because Drew always designates like the one bottle of champagne for him. Not that he drinks the whole bottle, but he's like, that's mine at New Year's Eve. That's mine. But he doesn't drink it all himself. It's just like, that's his bottle. He does not want that to go on the bubbly bar. That's his deal. But I have like all the little tags in front of the food, of course. Everything's all special themed. I don't do party favors for people except for, we buy the hats for everybody and the blowers for everybody. But I don't know. I'd like to say it's pretty cool.
It sounds like it.
I
definitely might.
I love New Year's Eve parties.
Would you say that's your favorite to decorate for?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We've got a couple trees up in the house, but I think New Year's Eve is always just kind of that celebratory, like kickoff of the year. And that Taylor Swift song, then is it New Year's Day or New Year, her song? That's like what my house feels like picking up all this stuff all over the floor the next day and all those things. Like, it is a disaster.
Do you pack away all your Christmas stuff in between?
I was going to ask.
Nope, I don't.
So Christmas is out still?
Yeah, the tree's out, everything is out, but
we keep Christmas up for a while at my house.
I just heard,
like it stays up past the new year probably.
I just heard something on
my mom always says, well, all the work, you got to enjoy it. I do all the work
a lot
for
of
it.
work. There was something on Sirius. I just listened to a radio show the other day where they said that it's illegal or it's against like the rules to keep it up past January 2nd. Like it's bad juju. I'm like, dang, I got bad juju then.
Every year then. Yeah, same with me.
Like some years I'm like, it's staying up till February. If it's Valentine's Day, it's got to go.
No, then you just put the hearts on the tree.
I know. Well, thanks for sharing all your tips, you guys, about the holidays. I'm excited to ring in another new year with you guys on the team. And
Me too.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving.
Anything else?
Ooh, Happy New Year.
You already said that one.
We got it all. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers. Thank you for joining us for today's episode of The Good Work. We wish you a merry holiday season ahead. Tune in next week to hear from the man behind the camera at our events, Michael Woolheater from Codem Design. Don't forget to subscribe to The Good Work on YouTube and iTunes, and follow the event company on social media to stay up to date on the good work we are part of each day.